Hair. Who knew hair could mean so much? Who knew hair could tell a story? Who knew hair could have its own identity? I mean, it's so common. We see it everywhere, every day, just lounging on the top of people's heads in their different positions. But there is a type of hair that does stand out, African hair. Whenever I see an African woman embracing her history, embracing where she comes from, I'm reminded of the painful yet empowering past that African people had to go through. My name is Lys Tshela, and I am here to speak about the history of African hair and the impact that it had on African people. I'm here to empower and to enlighten the youth. I'm here to tell them that they are good enough, even though they are told that they aren't. Why? Well, when I was 5 years old, I had an experience when I had gone to a dance competition, and the dance teacher had approached me and told me that she would ban African hair, she would ban braids, any African hairstyle from school. Why? She told me that my hair was untidy. She told me that braids look untidy and that straightened hair, European hair, was the better piece to go, was the better part to go. Imagine me, a 5-year-old child, being told that I can't wear what my ancestors wore. I can't wear what my ancestors fought to wear. Braids play a huge part in African history. Braids were central parts in the lives of the West Africans. Before and after slavery, braids played a huge part. Braids told a story. Braids could tell whether you were married. Braids could tell how old you are. Braids could tell your culture. Braids could tell your tribe. Braids weren't just an identity, but they were a means of survival. Africans would braid rice into their hair just in case they were captured, that they would have a little bit of sustenance. Hair means so much. Africans suffered for it. And this is the impact it had on Africa. Violence. Violence had overcome Africa. Violence has become the primary language. The effect on the slave trade on Africans resulted in wars. People killed. People were treated like dogs. People killed for husbands. People killed for wives. Africa has become a slave to violence. After years and years of affliction, Africa has become its own inflictor. The racism ideology that started with the slaves now went to the indentured laborers and then to apartheid. The Africans are reaping the seeds that were harvested not by themselves but by the American people. Africa needs to come again together. Africa needs to realize that they are better, stronger than what the situations that they were put in. Africa needs to realize that they can overcome. I have hope in my continent. I have hope in my country. I have hope in my city, and I have hope in my people. I have hope that we shall overcome. I have hope that we shall make it. I am proud to say that I am African.